China is seeing a lot more people getting sick with coughs and colds. This is mainly because of a virus called human metapneumovirus, or HMPV for short. HMPV has been around for a while, but this time it's making a lot of people sick, and that's why it's worrying. Everyone is watching closely, especially since the world just dealt with the COVID-19 pandemic. Hospitals in China are packed with sick people, and lots of them are kids. Older folks and people who get sick easily are also at risk from this virus. This is making things tough for hospitals, and they're even running low on supplies. What's happening in China reminds us that staying healthy is everyone's problem. Germs can travel easily, so if one place has an outbreak, the rest of the world needs to pay attention. It's super important for countries to work together to keep track of these outbreaks and help each other out. So, what happens when you catch HMPV? Most of the time, it feels like a bad cold. But for little kids, grandparents, and people who already have health problems, it can be more serious. Think fever, coughing, runny noses, and stuffy heads. Some people might feel like they can't catch their breath, make a wheezing sound when they breathe, or just have trouble breathing. If HMPV gets really bad, it can turn into something called bronchiolitis, which is when the tiny tubes in your lungs get swollen. It can also lead to pneumonia, which is an infection in the lungs. Now, there's no special medicine just for HMPV. The main thing is to make you feel better while your body fights it off. That means lots of rest, drinking plenty of fluids, and taking medicine to lower your fever and ease aches and pains. If someone is really sick, they might need to go to the hospital to help them breathe easier. HMPV spreads easily from person to person. When someone with the virus coughs or sneezes, they spray out tiny invisible drops of the virus. If you breathe in those drops or touch something with the virus on it, and then touch your eyes, nose, or mouth, you can get sick too. But don't worry, there are ways to protect yourself and others. The best thing you can do is wash your hands a lot, especially after being around other people, before eating, and after using the bathroom. Use soap and water and scrub for at least 20 seconds. If you can't wash your hands, use hand sanitizer. Try not to get too close to people who are sick. And if you're the one feeling under the weather, stay home so you don't spread the virus. Cover your mouth and nose with a tissue when you cough or sneeze, and throw that tissue in the trash right away. Also, make sure to wipe down things that people touch a lot, like doorknobs, light switches, and phones. China's top health experts are working hard to stop HMPV. They've got a new system to keep an eye out for unusual pneumonia cases, which helps them spot outbreaks early on. They're also telling everyone about HMPV through TV ads, radio announcements, social media posts, and flyers. They want everyone to know the symptoms, how it spreads, and how to stay safe. On top of that, they're making sure hospitals and doctors have what they need to take care of all the sick people. And they're working with groups like the World Health Organization, or WHO, to share information and fight HMPV together.